Namaste. Recession anxiety is real, and if your brain is spiraling out of control, not knowing what's going to happen next, then this video is right for you. I'm not a financial expert. I am a board certified practicing family doctor, and I've developed a concept called mind hygiene, which is a framework where you can write in 1 second intervals to feel better about yourself, reduce anxiety, and feel better without having too much fear. You can see how I said too much fear and not fear less. Let's take a look. I was researching some things about people asking questions on this. And because during the last recession, I was dealing with addiction, I was dealing with nicotine abuse, I was smoking weed, and the most important thing here was that I was hating myself. And when it comes to the last recession, it was in 2007 to 2009, where since the World War II, America had experienced the greatest recession ever. And at that time, I was really confused, concerned about what other people were thinking. And I would always ask somebody, and the person who influenced me the most would influence my decisions. Let's take an example. There's a person in the apartment complex that I was living at, and I was like, what do you think about the recession? And they were like, well, the government is so bad and America's horrible. And then when the recession hits, all of our jobs are going to be lost and everything is in shambles. What am I thinking here right now? I'm thinking that as it is, I'm stupid, I'm dumb, I'm not good enough. And now my anxiety is through the roof. This person is telling me something so influential. And then what am I going to do? I'm going to try to fix my emotions, overcome my thoughts, try to find ways to deal with things, smoke, drink, chew, and chase people that do. Now, when there could be a possible recession that's hitting, what am I doing now to be stable mentally, physically, financially, and spiritually? Let's take a look at some questions that people ask me as patients quite often. The last time the economy crashed, I crashed with it. I was scared, broke, and ashamed to ask for help. I kept doom scrolling, thinking that I could fix it all with some information. What I really needed to do was to stop fixing the world and start managing my inner world, is what I wish I could tell people. And here is the thing about understanding and accepting who you are. Remember how I was talking about the story about what I'm doing right now? What I'm doing right now is not fixing or overcoming my emotions. I am acing my life with mind hygiene. Let's take a look at this. ACEs is accept your awareness, communicate your compassion, embrace your empathy, and soften the process. Accept the awareness. Look, there's something that's happening right now. It's not under my control. I'm not going to try to overcome or fix it or control it. This is accepting something that's not good or bad now. Now, we're not thinking that is good or bad. We're writing about it. Communicate with compassion. I've taken an action step. What's the next action step I can take to take care of my mind? Okay, let me meditate and write. Let me run for 1 second. Let me save 1 more cent. What are you doing right now? You're understanding, you're embracing your empathy, taking time to show yourself compassion by writing something down. Soften the process. Don't talk to anybody that says it's hard, difficult, too much, stressful, can't, won't, don't. Those are all bad words. What you want to do is you want to write down what it is that you're thinking first before you start talking to a million people. Here's some medical evidence for you. A 2023 study in the Journal of Anxiety Disorders found that uncertainty in global economics directly increases baseline cortisol and sleep disturbance. Writing down your fears, even for 1 to 90 seconds, reduces amygdala reactivity, the brain's response from a UCLA study, Lieberman et al. What this means is that when you write it down and you label it and you say, I accept my anxiety, I'm going to be compassionate and be nice to myself because I'm taking time to write something down, which is a meditation. I'm going to run for 1 second and I'm going to save 1 more cent. And what's the next best thing that I can do instead of talking to a bunch of people? Don't let something in the external environment ruin your life. Now, I'm not going to say that this works all the time, but that's the best part. When it comes to mind hygiene, we're talking about feeling good 70 to 80% of the day instead of feeling bad, talking bad about yourself 100% of the day. Imagine that. Recession is real, but it does not have to ruin your life. This isn't about pretending everything is fine. This is about grounding yourself, accepting yourself, and living day to day, especially in a time that you feel is bad. Develop some more skills, create some more career capital, increase your skill stack. Do what you can, follow the people that are looking for solutions, and believe to be the next best version of yourself, even if you live alone. Namaste.